Meg McNamara, thanks so much for checking out this WJZ.com update. So we have a little bit of action here on the radar. So we had some severe thunderstorm warnings popping up for that line of storms right now moving through Washington into Frederick County. So it actually was when these storms were over Virginia, portions of West Virginia. So we're keeping an eye on these as they track through. There's certainly the possibility that they could continue to be severe. We're seeing some very heavy downpours, obviously lightning, and then damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour also possible. As for those temperatures, Baltimore, we are in the low 80s. Annapolis, you're in the mid 80s. Rock Hall, Elkton down into the 70s. And the dew point still in that rough range of the 70s. So not necessarily what we like, feeling like 86 for Baltimore, feeling like 90 for Annapolis and DC. So warmer than what it actually is, but nowhere near the intense heat that we had earlier on in the week. So tonight, thunderstorms certainly possible in the area, as is some fog overnight. Temperatures cooling down into the low 70s. And then tomorrow, as we look ahead to the second half of the weekend, more storms are possible. Temperatures there are in the upper 80s with 90s as we head back to work, and for Labor Day as well. Let's talk about the tropics. So what we have is Tropical Storm Florence, and this track is the 5 p.m. update. So maximum sustained winds are at 45 miles an hour. And you can see what's going to happen over the next 5 days. Well, Florence is going to move pretty much to the west and slowly start to strengthen. So we see winds up to 65 miles an hour by Monday afternoon. So it's going to stay over the open waters of the Atlantic over the next 5 days. Obviously, too soon to tell if this is going to have any impacts for the U.S. We also have this system over Turks and Caicos. Now, this is also going to move west over the Bahamas for the rest of the weekend and then into the eastern Gulf of Mexico, I would say Monday or Tuesday. And this is something we'll be keeping an eye on. A 40% chance of formation over the next 5 days. Of course, coming up tonight at 11 on WJZ, I'll have your Labor Day weekend forecast and a look ahead.